Yo, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Pokemon Go video, and today we're going to be continuing the series where I look at an old school card that used to be really good back in the day, and I'm going to see if it's good in 2022, and this one is going to be on Primal Groudon-EX. Now, Primal Groudon used to be a very good deck way back in the day, but of course, we have now seen it's been 7 years since this card came out, and the format has evolved quite a bit since Primal Groudon. Of course, I've done this series on Lost March, Mega Rayquaza, and Greninja Break. Now it's time to try out Primal Groudon. Now, Primal Groudon actually doesn't seem bad. Even though the years have gone by, Groudon still has a lot of really good cards to work with. I think Grant's a really cool new card. Having access to Jubilife City is fantastic because one of the issues with Groudon is that it does need to play Tropical Beach, but if you don't have Beach, and I don't have Beach, if you don't have Beach, you can just play Jubilife instead, which is basically the Wish version of Beach, but it still gets the job done. And of course, it even still has cards like Stone Energy, which makes it really good. The tag team supporters are really good. Karina's really good. Strong Energy. Like, Groudon still has a ton of resources to make it pretty good still. And honestly, it does still do good damage. It does 200 damage for 4 energy, and with Strong Energy, Diancie and stuff, it can still take big 1-hit KOs. So Groudon is really not that bad, in my opinion. And we're going to try it out in 2022 and see if it is still any good. So yeah, for the video, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always, if you're ever looking to get any PTCGO pack codes, make sure you get your codes over at Card Cavern. They'll sell codes online for the cheapest. So if you're looking to get any sets, of course, like Pokemon Go or Astral Radiance, which are like the two main sets, get them at Card Cavern. Or any other PTCGO code you're ever looking for, get them over at Card Cavern. If you get any codes at Card Cavern, of course, at the checkout, be sure to use my discount code LDF, for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and up at Card Cavern. So shout out to Card Cavern. Check them out. Use code LDF. Also, while you're down there, make sure to go subscribe to the Shuffle Squad YouTube channel. We are posting content, and there should be a new video actually going up later today, as this video is going up on a Monday. So yeah, let's take a look at the Primal Groudon deck here that I've cooked up. Now, again, Primal Groudon, it's been 7 years since this card has come out. It came out in 2015, which was, yeah, 7 years ago, which is mind-blowing. And honestly, still not a bad card. One of the things that makes Primal Groudon so good, and one of the reasons why people, like, said primal decks are a thing, is because of its ancient trait. As you can see, it's got a little ancient trait right here, Barrier. Whenever your opponent plays a trainer card, excluding Pokemon, tools, or stadiums, prevent all effects fit done to Groudon, meaning Groudon cannot get gusted, it cannot be bossed or Guzma'd, it cannot be crushing hammered, can also not be like enhanced hammered or fan of waves or anything like that. So that's why Primal Groudon was good, is because basically the whole strategy of the deck is you sit behind a Wobbuffet with Bide Barricade, which is still good in the format. In fact, it's actually really good against a lot of the weird ladder, like, you know, OTK decks, like Dialga, Electrode. It's really good against Donk. It's really good against the Regibox deck I just did a video on. So it's Wobbuffet's just good in general right now. You sit behind a Wobbuffet, your opponent basically can't play any abilities apart from Psychic, so no Dedenes, no Crobats, no Electro GXs, nothing silly like that. No, you know, Shamans. Actually, Shaman doesn't exist. What am I saying? You sit behind Wob, and then you just build up Groudon slowly in the background. You do have to Mega Evolve it, which does end your turn, but that's fine, though. We got Dolls, which we can sit behind, too, which is really good. And Groudon can do a lot of damage. Again, we have access to Strong Energy. We have access to Diancie, which makes it hit pretty hard against tag teams and GXs and stuff. VMAXs are a different story. VMAXs are a little bit out of range for Groudon. Like, I don't know if Groudon can actually beat Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider is actually, like, unwinnable because they can Shadow Mist you, which completely shuts off your entire strategy. So Groudon probably just takes a big L to Shadow Rider. But yeah, Gaia Volcano does 200 damage if you discard a Stadium card. We do play 4 Stadiums. We got Jubilife, which again is like basically the poor man's Tropical Beach. Now, I will say this. If you are a PTCGO player who has access to Tropical Beach on your account, replace Jubilife City with Tropical Beach, because it is the better card. If you don't have Tropical Beach, which I guarantee you, most of the people watching this video probably do not have Tropical Beach, play Jubilife City instead, or Village, sorry, because you probably have access to Jubilife Village over Tropical Beach, because it's a lot cheaper. And then I got Path in the deck, too, to help slow the opponent down. The deck's really fun to play. You can put a Focus Sash on Groudon, which means it cannot be Field Blowered or Tool Scrappered, so Groudon is basically invincible. It cannot be 1-hit KO'd. If Focus Sash is on it, we got stuff like Bent Spoon, which really helps us against, like, weird effects that can, like, KO us or whatever. And yeah, I think Grant's really cool. Letting you do 30 extra damage is really good to hit harder. You know, the tag calls like Mallow Lana, Guzma'd is really good to guarantee you stadiums and special energy. Lusamine is really good to get back the stadium card. So good thing they unbanned Lusamine. Bootshake's kind of cool too. You can go Karina for Groudon plus Bootshake and guarantee a Groudon in 1 turn, so your Groudon cannot be bossed. I also snuck an Urshifu in the deck. I mean, is it really all that needed? I'm not sure, but it is a nice little backup attacker. Urshifu, we can put a Stone Energy or Strong Energy on it to make it do more damage and have extra HP. And it also can be very good with Gale Thrust, because we can also play with Mallow Lana and, you know, Guzma and stuff, and, like, just kind of go in between it. It's really good. So I like the Urshifu as a backup option in the deck, because Groudon doesn't carry the load by itself, in my opinion. But let's go try that deck on PTCGO and see in action. All right, we lost the coin flip, unfortunately. But we're going to go first, though, which is good. All right, Wob start. No, we mulligan. Rip. Okay, no Wob start. No Wob start to be seen here. That's fine. We might be against ADP. See if we can beat ADP. We'll see how Primal Groudon actually ends up doing for us here. Oh, there's Wob. We got Groudon 2 with Karina for next turn. That's next turn, though. We ideally would like to draw a Groudon here. I don't know if I will, though. We do not draw Groudon. Okay. We get knocked out. They open Talonflame Rhyperior. I have no idea what this is. Tag Call doesn't give me anything. I just pass, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not knocking out my Wob this turn. I can just go Karina for Groudon. Plus Quick Ball for another Wobbuffet. I guess that'd be ideal. We'll see. They got Boss. That's fine. Actually, that's not fine because they can still Boss my Groudon next turn. I don't want to end them, though. Might have to. They have Welder. Oh, my God. They actually could have knocked me out. Okay, never mind. Boss is gone. All right. Oh, they're playing an Aurora box deck. Okay, bet. Scramble Switch. All right, well, Karina for Groudon. And probably a Quick Ball for another Wob. Well, I don't think they're going to KO me. I kind of hope... I mean, I'm hoping they don't knock me out. Get rid of Tag Call. I'm going to keep the Mallow Lana around because I might need it. For... If they... They might boss me here. If they actually have another boss, they can boss Groudon and then hit it with Rhyperior. And then I'm stuck in the active. So I think I have to save the Mallow and Lana. Preferably, I would like if they didn't have a boss. We'll see. Because then I can go... Well, I need to evolve here. So, I don't know. It's not great. They don't have a knockout on my Wob, at least. As long as my Wob is surviving the turn, then I'm fine. We'll see if they have a boss in their hand or not. They do not have a boss. That is beautiful. So I can hit them with a... I can end them here. I mean... I need to evolve, though. I need to get an energy this turn. That'd be great. Energy this turn would be very, very nice. Didn't get energy. Floatstone's not bad, though. This is a Primal Evolve, right? Yeah. About all I can do. I mean, that's fine with me. It's not a bad turn, nonetheless. They can't one-shot Wob. I mean, they can do Heavy Rock Artillery on my Wob, but it's not ideal. Oh my God, and my opponent tried to boss my Groudon. I guess that's the benefit of playing very old cards. This card is quite literally 7 years old. You know, they don't know. That's actually good. We evolved it. The turn they did. Looks like they got boss. Jeez, that was close. Stretcher is good. We can get a Wob back. Let's go. They tried to boss my Groudon. I love when they try to do that. We'll bench... I mean, yeah, we'll bench that. Just said. I mean, I would like not to, but I don't want to draw that off of that, so... Fine. Alright, we got another Stone Energy. Didn't get a Jubilife City, though. Kind of hoping to get a Jubilife here. Fine, though. We'll just load this guy up with more and more energy. We now have 280 HP effectively right now, thanks to the double Stone Energy, which is pretty good. So yeah, we're one bulky Groudon. They are going to knock me out here with Heavy Rock Artillery, though, which kind of sucks. Fine, though. I can probably give up a couple Wobs and try to get a Doll in play, which could be pretty good. Fine, Hearth. Get rid of Guzma with that. I don't think I need that right now. All we have to do is attach a couple more energies to our Groudon here, and we're just going to be primed and ready to go. They can go Talonflame. I guess Talonflame can start knocking out Wobs. It only discards one energy. Nothing they have survives a hit from Groudon, though, which is the beautiful thing about playing this big boy. Ain't nothing surviving. I would like to get a Twisted Spoon on it, too. Oh, they have Mimikyu. Am I really nervous about this matchup? They could have a Grass attacker, so I probably want to get Focus Sash on then instead of Twisted Spoon. All right, what do we top deck? Another energy would be good. Junen? I mean, I'm going to play it, I guess. We'll Giant Hearth away the Guzma. Need to find energy here. Energy and a Doll would be good. No, we got energy, though. And Jubilife City, which is pretty good. That's fine with me. We'll bench Urshifu. Floatstone. Actually, I might put that on Urshifu so I can... Yeah, I'll put that there. And then we'll just play the Jubilife and then draw some cards here. This is why I like the Jubilife. I mean, if it was Beach, it would be better, obviously. But look at that. Boom. 3 dolls. Jeez. The whole doll squad. Like, bro, just flat-out rolled up. The whole squad rolled up. That's awesome. They have a Marnie, though. They do not have a Welder. All right, cool. They actually can't knock me out here unless they go Talonflame, so that's good. They're forced to go Talonflame. They can do Drill Run, though, which is kind of annoying. I know. Incineroar. They got a lot of squeegee Pokemon. Fine with me. All right, we die, but that's fine, though, because I can finally start taking lives with Groudon. Plus, I have an N here, which is pretty exciting. I have an N to 3. And could have been Roxanne. Is it worth it to play a Roxanne in this deck just for these scenarios? Honestly, I might add a Roxanne in the deck just because Roxanne would have been a lot better than N here. But N to 3 is still pretty good regardless. I think it really matters what I do. Cool. All right, we got the KO. And that's all that matters. We have 280 HP plus Sash on right now. Ooh, another strong energy. I'm going to go ahead and play that. And we are going to bench a doll. Bench a doll. We're going to end to 3. I'm going to put him down nice and low. And I guess I want to get the Groudon in play if I can, so I can set up Scramble Switch or something. There we go. Well, do I really want to bench that? I have Mallow and Lana in hand. And again, energy. They're going to drill run me, most likely. Actually, you know what? I prefer if they went Heavy Rock Artillery. I don't want to get drill runned. Alright, we'll bench that, sure. We'll just take the knockout with Gaia Volcano. You're dead, bro. 230 damage. And let's take our prizes. Urshifu is perfect. Wobbuffet. Alright, I didn't need that. Urshifu is really good, though. I can put that in play. And I have access to Gale Thrust. I also have G-Max Rapid Flow. If I want to Scramble Switch into that. I don't think I will, though. We'll see what my opponent does here, though. As long as they do not drill run me, then I can go Mallow and Lana. But either way, I'm probably going to go Mallow Lana anyways. I think no matter what, I'm going to go Mallow and Lana into the doll. Yeah, it's fine. If they drill run me, I'm going to Mallow Lana the doll. If they don't drill run me, I'm going to go Mallow Lana into Urshifu. We'll see. Could be a close one. They do get a Volcanion EX. Alright, they got some spice. And they do not drill run me, which is fantastic. They only do 170 damage. And we are going to be able to Mallow and Lana and heal most of that damage they just did to us, which is kind of insane. This is why Mallow Lana's busted. Need to find a stadium, though, which I don't have. So I can't knock out this Rhyperior. I didn't want to go Urshifu because I can two-shot it. So I think what we have to do, we got to go back in a doll. We got to pass for a turn. They don't have a stadium, but we can wait a turn. I kind of should have basic energy in the discard right now. I could Raihan and guarantee a stadium. I could just end them to 3 again. I could also Mallow Lana the Groudon again and maybe put myself to full health. We'll see what happens. We'll see if they have a boss here. Can I ever... How do they one-shot this? I have a lot of HP right now. We'll see. I guess this thing can one-shot me with Flare Blitzer. I do want to get that Scramble. It would have been really good if I got a Groudon and play this turn, because I really want to get a second Groudon down there. Didn't have an Evil Wind Sense or anything, though, but it would have been nice to go Groudon here. So I could evolve out of the... I could evolve and then Scramble Switch to the other Groudon, which would have been pretty nice to have, but we'll see. I still have the Rapid Strike Urshifu. Worst comes to worst. I can always fall back on that, which is why I do play. He's a really good attacker to have. All right, what do they have here? What does my opponent got? My opponent already did Heavy Rock Artillery, so actually my opponent would have to drill run, which I guess still knocks me out. They just pass. They don't do anything. Okay. There's Guzman Hala. That guarantees the knockout. Okay. We'll take it. I don't know why they didn't do anything, but we will happily take it. Do this. Grab you. Grab you. And grab you. I just need to find one thing for next turn. I think I'm guaranteed to win next turn. So we can just go Lily's Pokédoll into the Primal Groudon. Maybe they just gave up. That might honestly be what happened. They might have just given up. Jubilife City. Gaia Volcano. Knock him out for 260 damage. We take our prizes. Tag Call is good. Bent Spoon is good. Okay. But yeah, I do have game next turn, right? If I don't get end, then I do just go Guzmahala for the last stadium and win the game. So, looks like it's GG's. Honestly, I probably should have just held the strong energy for Urshifu. Still have basic 5. I still have, I think, 4 energy in the deck in total right now. Not that big of a deal. We'll see if my opponent has anything here. From the looks of it, does not look like they can do much. I think... Let's go, Primal Groudon for the win. Still holding strong in 2022. Let's go. Primal Groudon 2022, still winning games. All right, going first with Groudon. We'll take it. I mean, yeah, I think we want to go. Going second's not bad either, though, but I think going first is fine. Ugh. Thank heavens we have a Jubilife City. This hand almost was a disaster. Starting Groudon is not great, though. This means we do have to move it out of the active with Mallow and Lana. Which is not... well, I have Scramble Switch, too. Not ideal, though. I do have the ability to use Rip Claw. I don't know. I think the best top deck here is probably Energy, to be honest. I think Energy is probably the best top deck. Make sure we get an Energy on Groudon this turn. Energy, Letter, any of those cards. We have 12 outs to an Energy card, theoretically speaking. I would like to get Energy here on my Primal Groudon. But we'll see. They almost got Fairy. I have no idea what we're up against here. No clue. But yeah, I would like to draw an energy here. Then I can Jubilife, bench the doll, play the Jubilife. See where it takes us. Nice. Cramorant. Oh no, they can spit shot me. That's annoying. Alright, Jubilife it is. Give me some goodies. That's much better. Perfect. We can just go Mallow Lana. Can't get the Groudon in play though, but that's fine. As long as I get this thing out of the active spot. No big deal. Baby Trio is kind of annoying. This could actually be a problem. Oh no, if I put a Twisted Spoon on, they can't use Supreme Puff. I don't think they're ever gonna get to Supreme Puff, but you never know. Are they playing a wait a minute? Are they playing like a Baby Trio deck? Are their whole strategy to build that up? No way. Even with Beak Catch, there's no shot. Problem is I don't have an N. Spit shotting my Groudon is so bad. Nah, they can. I mean, I guess I have Mallow Lana to heal. This is not a good sign. Honestly, I might just rip Claw here. I'm doing literally no damage, but I can slow them down. No, actually, no. I think I do just go into the Wobbuffet and just try to stall for a bit. I don't even know if they're going to go Spit Shot this turn. I don't even know what I'm playing against. It might just be a Fairy deck with like a bunch of random stuff. I don't know. Whimsicott? Whimsicott's kind of annoying. That thing's ability can get in the way. No, I have Path to Peak, though. I got Path, baby. I got one Path in the deck, plus Lusamine. We're vibing. Nah, I'm not worried about it at all. Alright, best top deck here is probably Primal Groudon, or Evil Incense, or Boost Shake. Or an Energy for the following turn. Would be pretty good, but I have Juniper, so those are probably the best top decks I can get, right? What am I getting Rapid Strike Urshifu down this turn either? Alright, they just got Beak Catch. It's fine with me. We'll see what we can draw here. I mean, they're probably going to Spit Shot my Groudon. Doesn't one-shot it, though. That is kind of rude, though. You need to get this. You need to KO the Cram. Yeah, we got to KO this Cramo brand. They might play Wondrous Labyrinth, actually, which is something we got to watch out for. Path? It's a bad time to draw. Yeah, not a good time to draw Path. I might have to Jubilife next turn. I don't know if I like that, though. I guess I can Jubilife now. I need to protect the Path, I think. Protecting Path is kind of important, I think. I might have to just do that now. Let's get another Wob while we're at it. Well, maybe I could have gone Urshifu. Don't really need it. I'm going to Jubilife. That is risky, but I need the Path if they're playing Whimsicott. Not the... Okay, no, that was a bad Jubilife. I was about to say, not the worst Jubilife. This hand's actually not very good. We might get Marnie, though. You never know. They're probably going to Spit Shot my Groudon, which is the problem with this. I wish I maybe played a Cook in this deck. Cook is actually something that you could honestly add. I don't think you really need it, though. Mallow Lana is just 10 times better than Cook. Just pray they don't got it like that. We are shutting off their abilities, so they can't do Guru, which is good. Oh, maybe they just grab two Whimsicotts. They could do Toy Box, which could be a problem. They could Toy Box. I don't have an N. That's a problem. We actually need Jubilife to stick, too, because this hand is not very good. Well, I can attach an energy to Wobbuffet, and then they knock it out, and I can play Raihan, but I don't think that's going to happen. I kind of have to play the Jubilife, so... We're hoping the Jubilife sticks this turn. Oh, they got Cynthia. Do they have a stadium? Well, I'd have a feeling they're just going to drop a Fairy Garden on me here, and I'm going to cry. Hopefully, my fears do not come true. We will see, though. Let me get Jubilife. See, Jubilife, like, I kind of like Jubilife. Obviously, Beach is better, but Jubilife is kind of okay in this deck, too. See, in that scenario, in that last hand we had, oh my god, no, they got the energy. Jubilife is pretty good because sometimes Beach just doesn't get you there. Wait. All right, I thought they were going to... I was like, what are they playing Cherish Ball for? But I forgot about Cherish Ball. That's actually a pretty interesting card. Forgot about Cherish Ball. There's so many balls. I forgot about them. Ardeon, okay. So Spit Shot is really annoying here. They're going to hit my Groudon, which is really bad. I might have to bench another Primal Groudon, then maybe Scramble Switch. That might actually have to be the play. Because this thing is going to friggin' Spit Shot me, which is so annoying. So annoying. Hopefully they just retreat. I would prefer they just went Toy Box or Fairy Song. But, yeah, they're most likely going to Spit Shot me here, which really sucks. I can probably want to kill the Guardian, though, which is nice. Just knock my active out. Just please knock my active out. Dude, that is annoying. That is so annoying. Don't draw anything either. All right, Jubilife and Prey. Still didn't get the Groudon. I did get N, though. I mean, they're just gonna come with another Spit Shot in the next turn, though. That is so dumb. Yeah, they're just gonna Spit Shot me again. I have to bench this other Groudon here, right? I have to go bench Groudon and end them. Yeah, they're just going to spit shot this. Unless I can find another Stone Energy, I guess. Stone Energy doesn't do anything. Well, if I go Primal Groudon on Stone Energy, then it does. Oh my gosh, that is so annoying. Hopefully they just go Toy Box here. I would love it if they went Toy Box or Guardian. But they could Guardian of the Cramorant, though. This is so silly. Please do not spit shot me again. Oh my god. Okay, we're going to have to end them here and hope they don't spit shot me again. This is actually kind of ridiculous. I kind of wish I played a bench barrier, but like nobody plays Sniping and Expanded. This is the one time we play against somebody with a Cramorant deck with double friggin' Colorless Energy. So silly. Alright, what do we draw? Got Grant. Not bad. Gotta spread the energy out, I think. I don't have a choice. End them here. Get rid of that. And then, can we get something good? Alright, we do get the Groudon. Groudon gets KO'd, though, by Spit Shot, so... if they have it, they have it. We gotta put in play, because I can attack him next turn and knock out this Cramorant. So we're gonna have to go into the Groudon. Then I can go Mallow Lana, the Wob, and then attack here and knock him out. Because it does knock him out, right? 230. I'm doing 240. Yep, we have the KO. So we're just gonna hope they don't have a double Colorless Energy off my end. I mean, there's still a decent chance. I end them to 6. There's a good chance they do have it, but we'll see. Rock Guard, sure. I don't play Field Blower. That's kind of annoying. You find Path. Hey, wasting the Mallow Lana. I would love it if they just, like, knocked my active out. They don't have it, thank heavens. We do have to waste for the KO here, but that's fine. I can always sit back and build them another Groudon if worse comes to worse. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. Even if they do get this Spit Shot knockout. The Floatstone would be the best top deck, though, by far. Floatstone would be a really good top deck here. They could Marnie me, though. They have a Marnie. Okay, that's fine. Floatstone's the best top deck, so I can end them. They most likely are getting another energy. They're most likely getting ready for a Spit Shot again, but that's fine. We're going to get out of it anyways with a good old N. All right, what do we draw? Use Mahala? That does give me Floatstone. I have to give up Jubilife and Evo Incense, though. I don't really like that. I guess I can get rid of Stretcher. Stretcher, Evo Incense. Sure. No, I could have gotten rid of Jubilife. I don't know. This is fine, though. Grab these 3. Yeah, I should have got rid of the Jubilife, to be honest. I think it was correct to get rid of Jubilife there. Not the Evo Incense. I need another Groudon, but it's not like I'm going to use it anyways. All right, let's KO this Cram before it becomes more of a menace. Knock it out, take our prizes. We got another... I should have got rid of the Jubilife. Look at that, punished. Tag Call, though. That's okay. I don't have Caitlin Cynthia, though. I can Mallow Lana next turn, though. I need a supporter, though, but I might still go Mallow Lana here just to, like, heal the Groudon. Because they could knock me out. Uh-oh, Bead. Wait, what? No shot. This thing is killing me. It has a Rock Guard on it, too, which is kind of dumb. I need a Guzma. Maybe I should have held Evo Instance. I could have just sat back and built up another Groudon, which might have actually just been the better play. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I can knock this out, and I can KO this for game. Right? I can still win in a couple turns if I can find my Guzma. So I guess no matter what, I am going to end them here. I mean, I have 120 HP right now. That's a good top deck. I guess I can do Mallow Lana. I guess I can Mallow Lana here. Which, I mean, this thing is still doing a lot of damage, though. 30 plus 10. Doing 70 damage right now. I can do 100 next turn. What's this thing? Nah, it's fine. We'll go Mallow Lana. I don't know. I kind of like M, though. I do need a better hand, but I have Jubilife to fall back on. Not a big deal. Definitely just want to heal the Groudon. Just make it harder for them to KO it. Because I have how much HP right now? 240 HP. Like, I don't know why I'd count it. But yeah, we got 240. We're vibing. Then I go Path, knock out Whimsicott. Here we get off the prizes here. And... okay. I can Mallow Lana next turn, too. If I really wanted, I could just Mallow Lana next turn. Get rid of the N, and then our top deck. Keep the Jubilife if I have to shuffle again. I can also just win the game if I just want to sit back and try to KO this thing. You know what I'm saying? I could also just kill the Baby Trio. I could just... you know what? Maybe it's better to just go after the Baby Trio here. Well... actually, I don't know. I mean, if I just heal the Groudon, though, it's fine, right? I think we're fine. They can't knock me out this turn. They're only doing... they're doing, I think, 80 damage, which is, like, not enough. Even with that Rock Guard. I think we're fine. I'm probably overthinking this. I should probably Mallow Lana, though. But I can also, honestly, I could just play it slow. They haven't taken a prize yet. I could just play it slow and then go after the baby trio, which is also potentially an option. Like, I could just go heal this guy, go to the bench, Wob, right? And then just, like, or go in a doll even and just, like, Jubilife City and just try to find Guzma. Or I can just knock out their active and just, like, body it, which is also pretty good. I think it's fine. We'll just go after the active. It's fine. There's a lot of plays I can make here, but I think it's fine to just do this. Mallow Lana into the Wob. Wait, but Path does work, right? I'm not going crazy here. Yeah, Path should work on this. I think I just win next. Well, I don't have another Path, though. But I can always just sit back and do Jubilife. That's fine. We'll just knock him out. We'll take it. We'll just take the KO. I get 2 prizes, too. Maybe Guzma's prize. I honestly didn't really check to see if it was in the deck or not. Anything good? Boucher? Get another Groudon in play. I got Scramble Switch, too, in the deck still. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. If I really want to, I can just sit back and do Jubilife. This thing is not doing much damage anyways. I honestly might just go for the Jubilife thing, to be honest. Just sit back and just build up Groudon. All I have to do is find a Guzma to win the game. Or Lusamine wins me the game, too. So, I think it's fine to maybe just chill out. I mean, I can go for the knockout, I guess. But if that thing flips heads, then I'm kind of not KOing it. So, I think it's fine to just chill for a bit. All I have to do is just find Gust for game. Right? Or Lusamine. So, I think if we just do Jubilife, we can just try to slowly get there. So, I think it's fine. Just do Jubilife City. Just chill out. And I can also get another Groudon in play at some point if I really wanted to. If I get 2 Groudons down, my opponent's kind of screwed. I can also find more Via Seekers to Mallow and Lana. You know, so. Yeah, let's just do... Well, I'm fine, dude. Actually, we'll thin the deck out. I don't really need the Boost Shake. I mean, yes, it gets me Groudon, but not a big deal. I have Karina still. I haven't played one yet. Lusamine. Yeah, Guzma, Lusamine are in the deck. They're both in there. They're both in there. All right, let's do Jubilife. That was a pretty bad Jubilife. Okay. That just gave me more useless stuff. Hopefully the Jubilife does not get bumped. They could play like a Wondrous Labyrinth down, but that's fine. Well, I guess it isn't fine, actually. We have enough energy. It should be fine. It should be fine. We'll see what we draw here. If we can draw Guzma or Lusamine, that'd be great. Or Mallow Lana, maybe, too. Then I can just go into, like, Doll or something. I could hard retreat the Groudon, but that's just... I mean, it's not a bad idea. But they're not... This thing ain't killing me anytime soon. Let's get another Groudon down. Well, how much are they doing now? They're only doing 50. How much HP do I have? 110. We ain't dying. Oh, there's Scramble Switch. So, we're just going to play that. Going to the Doll. Put that on the bench. Now we won't get potentially KO'd. I don't know. My opponent could put like a triple energy on, I guess. Knock me out. All right, let's do this. Still no Guzma or Lusamine. That's fine, though. We got bear time. We can just sit back behind these dolls. Another doll in the deck? Yep. We just sit back behind more dolls, baby. We can just go dolls, dolls. Just gotta find Guzma or Lusamine. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. I mean, I guess they could Gust me here. I'll play... There's no Diancie or anything. None of the Diancie would do anything anyways, but, you know. Just a thing I was thinking about. Oh, there's another Pokemon I can gut. 2 low puffs. I mean, there's more Pokemon I can knock out. Oh, they still have their GX attack, I guess. They could Puppy Smashers one of my Groudons. It doesn't really matter, though, I feel like. It doesn't really matter. Now they're doing Toy Box. Okay, I kind of figured they would do Toy Box here. I was surprised they haven't played that yet. Now, will my opponent try to find Boss's order is the question. Will they make a funny little misplay with Boss? How much HP does this guy have? 130 right now. I might put the Stone Energy on this guy to make it more bulkier. Which isn't a bad idea. Give the Groudon some extra bulk. I need to get the other Primal Groudon here. But I have Juniper plus Jubilife. Oh, never mind. We just win the game. Ha! Look at that. The game's like, all right, here you go. Have the Lusamine. I'm like, okay, cool. Have the Lusamine. And that's GG's. We can play Path. Go Doll and go Groudon for game. And that's how we do it, baby. Primal Groudon beats some crazy fairy box deck, I guess. And that's GG's. Gaia Volcano for the knockout. Take down this Whimsicott. And that is game over. I think if they went, even if they went Guardian here, I think I still had game anyways. 206 HP. I'm doing 240 with a Groudon. Plus Grant or Diancie would have one-shot. So I think I would have had game no matter what. But that is GG's. with Primal Groudon. Not bad. Primal Groudon's doing pretty well, I want to say. The deck is still playing pretty decently, even in 2022. All right, looks like we're going first again with Groudon. We'll take it. We're hoping it's a fire deck here, potentially. All right, what do we got? Diancie start. Okay, we got Jubilife. Wouldn't mind seeing a Groudon here, or a Doll, or a Wob, in case they donk me. The mulligan is nice, though. I do get to see more cards, which is very important. All right, what are we up against? A Lightning deck. Oh, even better. Even better. We might not even need Groudon. We have Urshifu, which is probably good enough to win the game. All right, best top deck is easily a Groudon here. Or an Urshifu. Just any fighting Pokemon would be good. I don't think... We could still get donked. I mean, PikaRom does have Thunder Mountain plus Cocoa Prism. Assuming that's what they're playing. All right. We got a Karina. I can't play that. Oh. I can Sash. Might have to. Yeah, I think I have to do that. That feels so bad, but I need to survive the turn here. Like, they're gonna... I gotta avoid a donk. It could happen. I'm going to hold the hand, too, by the way. The reason I didn't play Jubilife, there's no point, because I have Karina, which gets me Boucher Groudon. I need another thing, though. I have Mewtwo GX. I got to research. Oh, boy. I get rid of a lot of energy, though, which is good. I do have Mallow Lana, and Guzma, so hopefully I'm not going to be worried about Raichu as much. Let's see if the PikaRom is not moving this turn. Well, they got a knee power. It doesn't do anything right now. It's actually good they're wasting those, I guess. The more they waste, the better. Speed Lightning. Oh, no. They get to draw 2 cards here. Again, they can't knock me out this turn. I really would love to draw a... you know what I really like to draw here? Would be a Wob. Or a Doll. Just because I can go Karina Boost Shake for Groudon, but I need more. This is a little scary, I'm not going to lie. Tag Bowl's kind of annoying, too. Well, they're not going to be able to Bolt Hunt. All right, perfect. Not a bad thing. All right. Didn't get much here. We can Karina, though, for Groudon. Do I really want to go Boucher Groudon? Or is it better to just get the Wob in play? I can't go into Wob this turn, though. Only problem. Path would be pretty good here. I think it's fine. We'll just get Groudon Boucher. Just guarantee the Primal Groudon. Because Diancie's not getting KO'd. They didn't attack it, so they can't knock out Diancie this turn. So we can just get the Groudon in play, and now we just can't get bossed. Which is good. I don't think they play Rope. Hopefully they don't play Rope. That'd be pretty bad. Let me go end Jubilife City. Professor's Letter. Slowly build this up. I do need Grant so I can one-shot their Mewtwo and Mew Tag Team GX. That's going to be a big deal. I actually need Diancie to survive because I kind of need it for the Mewtwo. I really don't like them playing down their abilities because I would love to put a Path in play too. Or Wob in the active. So that would be great. Knuckly Crushing Hammer does not work. Nice try. This is not 2022. That doesn't work either, bro. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess it plays for the Crow, but that's actually so funny, though. Haha, let's go. My opponent doesn't have a supporter for turn now, actually, which is really good. I can't play... What? That doesn't work either. I forgot. Never mind. I'm overthinking. I keep forgetting that Groudon is such a monster. That doesn't work. That is so sick. Dude, I love it. That doesn't work. That doesn't work, bro. That doesn't work. Yo, that's so funny. I'm keeping this in, bro. That was too good. Oh my god. I'm actually like in tears right now. That is too good. I'm keeping that in. I don't really care. We lost the coin flip, unfortunately. But we're going first. All right. I kind of like going second with this deck the more I play it, but it's fine. Eesh, this hand is a little dry. It's not a bad start. We just don't have a good supporter. We don't even have an energy, so it's not great. Don't even think I'm going to bench Groudon here. Unless I draw something good, which we do get a letter. I guess I'll take. All right, that thins out the deck a little bit. We'll play down the Groudon still, and we'll just attach and pass, and then hope for the best. I have Floatstone and Mallow Lana, so if they try to boss me, it won't matter. They have a Silvally. Now, Silvally is, of course, weak to fighting. Now, end me. Dang it. Dang it. I want him to end. Can I knock him out next turn? No, if I drop power, strong energy won't get me there. They bench a Ralts. They're playing Gardevoir. All right, Guzma is pretty good. We'll take that. That can get me good old Jubilife City, which is really all we need. I can do this. Sure. And then we'll just Jubilife. This should hopefully get me a good hand. There we go. We got Groudon, got Doll. Hopefully Wob doesn't get KO'd, though, but this is a pretty good hand. We do have the Doll we can play down. I need to get 2 strong... No, I need at least 1 energy on Groudon, so I can one... I think if they're actually playing a Gardevoir GX, I mean, that thing is actually kind of scary. It can one-shot me, but... If I go strong energy down, see, or double strong, I can one-shot them. That's the plan. So we're probably just going to have to go Groudon here, plus Doll, and hope Wob does not get slain. Okay, there goes Jubilife. That's fine. They didn't knock me out. Perfect. I could go in a Doll here. Nice. Another energy's good. So I can go on a doll. Or should I shut off their abilities for one more turn? They can't knock me out theoretically. I think it's fine. Just shut off their abilities. Let's go into the Groudon here. Go into the Dawn, baby. Going to the Dawn. All right, let's see what my opponent has. Can they knock me out? Because if not, I'm going to start going in with Groudon next turn, I think, and just start putting pressure on my opponent and go from there. I do have to end them, though. They seem to not have anything. Ending them feels bad. I think I have to, though. Yeah, I got to end them. Fine. I mean, we got Sash on. Not really scared. I whiffed the energy, though. Oh, boy. Damn. That's a pretty big whiff. I mean, and then a 5 next turn. I guess we have to sacrifice Wob here. That's a pretty big whiff. That was a pretty big whiff. But it is what it is. Not much I can do. Fine. We'll survive. They have a Brigetti. Brigetti Spaghetti. Actually, I should have probably... You know, no, I should have maybe retreated. Because I could at least Mallow Lana. But I might save Mallow Lana, so I don't know. I maybe should have retreated the Wob there, though. I wouldn't have hated that. But at the same time, I don't mind them knocking me out because I can end them. They're playing Sylveon. Sure. GXs that are easy to one-shot with Groudon. Don't mind if I do. There's Curlia. They're getting close to Gardevoir. Focus Sash is really good here, though, so I'm not really worried about it. Wouldn't mind getting another Groudon built up here. Don't think I'm going to bench my other Groudon just yet, though. What's the play here? I guess I can just Guzman Hala for the strong energy. Is that really fine, though? Guzman Hala for strong energy. Sure. Well, let's see what we draw. Grant? That's a really good draw. Now we're definitely doing Guzman Hala. Just because that's like the perfect draw. Because we can actually use... We can go get rid of Raihan and Grant. Grant in the discard is what we want. Grab Jubilife, Wrong Energy, and Floatstone, I guess. Sure. Just knock him out. You're dead. I maybe should have benched Groudon there, in all honesty, but I don't want it to get stuck in the active, but it can't because we have Mallow Lana. So I maybe should have benched Groudon there. But it's fine. We got Karina, which is good. Karina can get us Diancie, which will let us knock out the Gardevoir next turn. If they're just going Sylveon, though, I don't have an N. So if they do go Sylveon GX, that's a little annoying because I don't have an N. But I can just knock out their Sylveon. It's like, okay, well, your Sylveon's going to die anyways, bro. You know what, though? I will say this. We're playing as decks that are kind of on our power level, which is kind of decent, I guess. I don't know. Just something I considered. Ooh, you know what would be annoying? If Groudon's ever on the bench, bro, what if they went Plea? That would be super annoying. Plea does work on me, too. Unless I get Twisted Spoon on, but I can't. It's kind of a rude attack, actually. Okay, we'll see what they end up doing here. I don't have an N, so they are guaranteed whatever cards they want, but that should not be a big deal. Because they're going to die anyways. They're getting slain by the Dawn. Luckily, we do have a knockout without any damage modifiers, which is good. All right, what's our top deck looking like here? Gift Seeker. Well, look at that. I do have an N. Which... Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll play it. There's no reason not to. Need to get more energy on the other Groudon, I think. So, me thinks this is still a good play to do. Get a new fresh hand. Yeah, there we go. Another Stadium for next turn is good. Grants in the discard to slay the Gardevoir. Get a Stone Energy on you. We'll bench Diancie while we're at it. And destroy the Sylveon for, I think that's 240 damage. You're dead, bro. We'll take our prizes. Wob, alright, don't need it. I'll take it. Now, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm... Like, we got rid of their little magical ribbon. We can just KO the Gardevoir. And they can't one-shot us. 4 energy is usually really good for Gardevoir, but because of the Focus Sash, they can't remove it. Like, yeah, they literally cannot KO me this turn. Like, it's impossible. They can't get rid of the Focus Sash. Unless they have, like, something weird like a Liepard V or whatever their tool removal abilities are. But other than that, yeah, Groudon ain't getting KO'd here. They can hit me really hard. And they knock out Groudon, I knock them out. And as long as they don't KO me for the following turn, which they probably will be able to do. But even if they don't, I can just sit back for a little couple more turns, build up another Groudon, hopefully, and go from there. Which I can't do at the moment. I don't have another proper Groudon, but at the very least, we can always sit back with another Groudon. If I can get Rapid Strike Urshifu in play, I think this game is a wrap. Mainly because Gardevoir can barely do any damage to Urshifu. Because it's got 330 HP with 1 energy attacks, and I can put a Stone Energy on it to make it even bulkier. But yeah, they're going to hit me here, and then I'm going to KO them. And it's game over. So I'm doing 240. I don't have to play the Grant. which is pretty good. Secret Spring, sure. Okay. That would knock me out on occasion, but thanks to Focus Sash, we're holding on. Ooh, that was a really good draw. That was a really good draw. Play that. I should have put Stone Energy on the active, because then this thing can't knock me out, but it's fine if they kill me. They just concede anyways. That's game. Primal Groudon with another dub there. I'm loving Primal Groudon. Yo, you know what? For a deck that's like 7 years old, Primal Groudon is still putting in the work, mainly because fighting has so many good resources now. Yeah, Primal Groudon still isn't bad in 2022. As you can see, 12 games played and 8 wins is pretty good for this Groudon deck. Yeah, Primal Groudon still has some pretty good resources. And honestly, like with all the cards we've gotten over the years, over the 7 years this card has existed, it's still not terrible. It still does decent damage. It has a lot of resources thanks to cards like Grant, Tag Call supporters. Jubilife City is fantastic if you can't afford Tropical Beach, which some of you watching probably don't have Beach. And then, of course, Stone Energy is really good. Strong Energy. Yeah, Groudon still kind of is pretty good in all honesty. It's not bad. Groudon in 2022 still wins games, and that's what we like to see, baby. Let me know down in the comments below if y'all want to see any more updated old school decks in 2022 revisited in our modern expanded format, because I would love to cover more decks in the future. But I like this deck a lot. Is it competitive? I'm not too sure. I think Focus Sash is really good, though, against those 1 KO decks. Though I would maybe consider, like, the deck is good against the ladder decks. Starting Wobbuffet just wins you games against, like, Dialga and the Reggie deck and Donk, obviously. So this deck beats a lot of the weird ladder decks that, like, try to, like, cheap, like, OTK you. So that's another benefit of this deck, is that it beats ladder decks, because Wobbuffet is really, really good. But I like the deck a lot. It's really fun to play. Groudon still impressed me a lot in 2022. And a lot of people do not know that this card cannot be hammered or Guzma'd or anything, which is hilarious. So if you play this deck yourself, you might end up having some moments where the opponent has no clue what the heck this card does, and they're just going to try to boss or hammer you or something. It's going to be the funniest thing on the planet. Well, that'll be the video on my Primal Groudon deck in 2022. If you all enjoyed the video, leave a like, new to the channel, subscribe below. Help me on the road to reaching 31,000 subs or 32,000 subs. By the time this video goes up, I may already have 32K subs. I'm not too sure yet. Or 31K, sorry. But if we haven't hit 31K subs yet, make sure to subscribe. And if we have, subscribe to help me on the road to reaching 32K. That'll be it for me. If y'all enjoyed the video, again, leave a like. Check out card comment down below. If you get any codes, use code LDF. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, and my Discord server down below. I should be streaming later today, by the way, to be opening up an Astral Radiance booster box. And every time I win a game on PTCGO, I open up 2 packs out of it. So that will be going on later today on the Monday you're watching this. Thanks for watching. Check out Shuffle Squad down below. Go sub to them and all that good stuff. And that'll be it for me. Bye-bye.